Hi, Ryson. Turn my fan off so you don't hear it. Let's see. You and then you. Alright, one moment. I'll be right back. Okay. Alright. Hi, Ben. Hi, Nessie. Alright. Sorry, I had to step away for a sec. Hit the go button and then step away. Alright. Stream announcements. Stream. Nick. Alright, there we go. Alright. Sorry, I just had to go use the bathroom. Grr, how dare you have stuff to do? Yeah, like fucking take a piss. Jesus. How inconsiderate of me. Seriously. Hey, look, it's me. Whoa. Okay, so yesterday ended off with working on the concrete, like underbarreled section. And then getting over to the factory and then trying to figure out how to do a sick undercarriage thing. Yeah, it looks pretty great. This is why I designed it the way I designed it in the blueprint thing. Oh shit, hang on, let me classify the stream here. Set is factory, and playlist is Stators Factory Saga. There we go. Alright. Cool. Yeah, so it was, okay. I'd gotten the bridge this far, and it was like, okay, how am I gonna connect this to this? And I think I have an answer. And the answer is that we run this belt down and around over here, and then I might have to switch out these platforms instead of being 4 meters to being 1 meter. I don't like doing 1 meter base plates, but I guess if I like extend the building downward, you won't really be able to tell. Hi, Tank. And then this, like the undercarriage can literally run in through here, and this can go up through the undercarriage, and then the undercarriage can go all the way across to like this corner right here. That's the wrong button. Then come up, and then I'm gonna have to rebuild all of these. Because if it pops out on this side, and they go down into these manifolds, all of the splitters need to be facing the other way. Hi, cutting board! Isn't as bad as I thought, but it's still gonna suck. Okay. Well, that's, you know, that's a benefit. That's a positive. Hella plans? Nice, thank you. So I'm gonna, have to... If I disappear around 7, that's why. Okay. Book day at school. Neat, neat, neat. Also, I haven't imported it yet, okay? Y'all are the first to know. But since I saw that Saf has like a redeem on Twitch that like you could for a very high amount of channel points, you can use the channel points to redeem her being in a maid outfit. I may have acquired a maid outfit myself. I don't know what to do, just TF2ing. I guess, I don't know. Maid queen. Yes, indeed. Got it all to work? Got what working? Yes, let's see that. The game in VTuber. Yeah, okay, no, the fucking the thing that I was talking about in the server just now was specifically my posing program that I used to make thumbnails with. That's, and then also trying to watch YouTube in picture-in-picture mode, and it didn't want to play nice. For some reason. Yeah. No, I mean, I was basically running 2 games at once, which is normally not great, right? I don't know, most of the time it's not that big of a deal. Which is why I was kind of bitching about it, but no, it's fine. I mean, when I put glitter on all your iron ore... Hey, Saf! Saf, I might have taken some inspiration from you. I may have gotten in on the, I may have gotten in on the maid out. I got my own! Any images of the coal plant? Yeah, just send them to me. Keep her as a cat girl. Listen, there was a moment in time where I wore a maid dress IRL, and the fact that I didn't hate it was a bit of a surprise to me. I mean, you come in the game and buzz over there and grab some shots. Nice. Okay. Yeah, I think. Well, I don't really want to rebuild this entire foundation piece. There's never been, like, a, golden frying pan just dropped. Golden? I know of Australium. The only golden weapon that I know of is the golden wrench. Invalid conveyor shape. Oh, well, that's a problem. Alright, what if I just break you? And turn you into, like, a 2-meter. Okay, you'll do that. Will you do this? Dude, why won't you bend down? What the hell? Why does it not want to bend down? Well, I guess I could take out just this strip then. Switch it out for 2-meter. works, technically. I've never made it, like... I don't know. I've never put, like, specific dollar amounts on, like... Oh, if you want me to wear the cat ears, it's gonna cost you such and such. I don't know if I should have, like, a policy on that or not. I just say it's gotta be more than, like, $5. Come on. Let's see. I will give you one high five gift. Holy shit. This is some art of the deal shit right here. That is so real for that. Don't spend it all in one place. Do you think I can use that to pay rent? Do you think that'll work? Golden pans are so rare that everybody playing TF2 is notified when one is dropped or destroyed. When did golden pans get added? Because all I know about is Australium. And those are two very different things. Na, 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 na. We literally, like, this is not new? $6,000 MVM drop? They've been around for a while? Australium and golden are two different things. They are not the same. There's an Australian wrench and there's a golden wrench. The golden wrench was given out way back in the day as, like, promotional and, like, special reward. 2014? No. You were thinking of Australium. If Ben tells me that there is a golden pan, that is different. No, I'm not. I don't understand. I'm going off the TF2 wiki? Fucking... TF2 wiki... Golden pans have been around for a while? Why is it called a golden pan? Wait, what? Okay, whatever. Knowing I'm not a TF2er makes me so good in the convo. Okay, this is my confusion, because here's the thing, right? Golden wrench. Golden wrench is different. Yeah, than Australian wrench. These are two different things. Like, why is the pan classified as golden then? Golden wrench is way different? Yeah, I know it's different. They were like... Promotional feature of the engineer update. Chance of a golden wrench dropping. Only 100 wrenches were available to drop. Yeah, after every 25 wrenches, new part of the update was released. White? What the hell is white? So why is it called the golden pan when it's an Australian weapon? Okay, yeah, I know about I know about gold pans. I know it's like the most coveted drop for MVM players. Oh, I put that sideways. Not quite. Yeah, it's the rarest. Okay, but why did you say... Okay, this is what threw me for a loop, though, Ben. Is that you said... Golden frying pan just dropped. So what? Somebody just got one? I don't know. Okay, I see. I didn't realize the game announces when somebody gets one. I knew that the game announces when somebody deletes one. I didn't know it told everybody that somebody got one. But why it's classified as golden instead of Australian is strange to me. Alright, whatever. I was wrong. Is hero shooter and gambling? Yeah. It kind of sucks that, like, TF2 exists on gambling, but at the same time, it is possible to trade items between each other, which has its own problems, and more gambling. But, like, at the same time, if you just want to spice up your loadouts, you can get shit on the cheap from, like, the Steam community market, or if you know how to trade from other platforms. Just play the better TF2. Overwatch 2, this is rage bait. Ah, yes. But then why would you not play the better Overwatch 2, Marvel Rivals? Okay. Just gotta reverse all of these, splitter lines for the concrete. And then I gotta go remember which one's which and do a little more math. Valorant? I feel like we could do this, like... I feel like we could continue to make this rage bait worse and worse. Ah, Nessie. But if you're going to play the better Marvel Rivals Valorant, why would you not play the better Valorant League of Legends? No, I think I went too far with that one. You gotta start at Counter-Strike. And then somehow make a jump to League of Legends. Counter-Strike's the next one. Yeah. The fact that my roommate unironically plays League of Legends, it's just, I managed to keep them from playing League just long enough to watch the first episode of The Amazing Digital Circus with me. It's like, come on, please! The show's banger! Oh god, not Fortnite. Bring Fortnite into the mix, and I curl up into a ball and die. Play the better CSG mod. Why not play the better Gmod, Roblox? My fucking god. Yeah, the better Fortnite is PUBG. And the better PUBG is Tarkov. Statements that hurt people. Roblox VR chat. What's the amazing digital circus? You son of a bitch! I'm gonna make you watch it. Just you wait, Tank. Just you wait. Minecraft mod pack. VR chat is actually the worst place on the internet. I have no interest in playing VR chat outside of the necessary amount of time I had to spend socializing. To become a trusted enough user to upload my own avatars. So that way I can use VR chat as like a filming and location thing. Alright, which one's the one that has more concrete? I need to go do some math. Gotta figure out how much concrete is demanded across each row. Then start figuring out how much pipe I have. Send you a bunch of screenshots. Enjoy the Coal Tour. Alright, perfect. Club Penguin! I never played Club Penguin, unfortunately. No, my thing, my childhood online gaming experience was Webkins. That was my shit. Me and my sister, we played fucking Webkins. Okay, so you... How much do you produce? I did the math on this last night, but I don't remember what it was. Calculator... 80, 80, 80, 120. 80 plus 80 plus 80 plus 120 is 360. 80, 80, 80, 160. 80 plus 160. 760 on one belt. And then 400 on the other. Okay. Okay, cool. So 760 and 400 is what I'm working with. I had Flash games and Xbox 360 demos. I wasn't allowed online. I did play a lot of Flash games too, Seth. Don't worry, I see you with that one. I played a ton of Flash games. My platform of choice for Flash games was a place called Not Doppler, which would post new games every Thursday. And Thursday was also the day in my private Christian school where we would get like fucking pizza, and I'd get some high C, and Thursdays were the best day of my life, because I'd get new games. I'd go to school, I'd eat pizza and high C for lunch, and then come home and play new Flash games on Not Doppler. I was Friv basically stolen games from every Flash site. I would like end up on other Flash resources, because like some of the games had like connections or something with particular spots. So because I would play things like This Is the Only Level, I'd end up on Armor Games, just doing something. And then I'd also wind up on Congregate sometimes. Let's see. Never really got into fucking Newgrounds. I knew of it. I knew of Newgrounds. Hi, Paddington, but I didn't really spend much time on there. Let's see. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 13. 13 times 30. 13 times 30. Dude, just fucking enter. 490. Or 390. Yeah, I think I just take the belt that has the most concrete, and then smart splitter it here, and then add it in with the second one or something. I don't know. It's 390. 760 minus 390 is 370. Okay. Yeah, it should all work out in the end. It's whatever. Imagine doing math. What, did you pay attention in school? Yeah, I did. I was a little nerd. Have I told y'all the story of how I, like, cheated on a math test one time? Oh, God. Fucking... I cheated on my SATs accidentally. That was funny. Yes, you did? Well, not everybody knows it, Gamer. I'll tell both stories. Fuck you. I accidentally cheated on, like, 2 problems on my SAT, and everybody goes, how the fuck did you accidentally cheat on the SAT? And I'll tell you, because I was such a little nerd in high school that I wrote custom programs for my calculator, right? Some of them were really fucking dumb. Like, I made, like a multiple choice Minecraft quiz, right? But then some of them were also just, like, handy little equations that I could just, like, pump numbers into, and it just... boom. Transgirl programs news at 11. Anyway, one of them, what it would do is it would find me the middle point between 2 points, right? And all I had to do was just, like, type in the 4, like, points or whatever, the 4 numbers for the 2 points, my X's and my Y's, right? And it would just give me the spot in the middle. I didn't have to remember what the formula was because my calculator did it for me, because I wrote the program for it. Yes, this is the double. That's the single. Okay. And because of that, when I go into the test for the SATs, right, the aides are there making sure that everybody clears their calculator. And I'm like, oh no! My programs. I'm gonna lose out on my fucking Minecraft quiz, right? I'm gonna lose out on the shit that I wrote for my calculator. Unfortunately for them, all they had us do was, like, clear the RAM, which meant that, like, any calculations that you had in history or, like, sitting in your like, graphing page, right, all of that would go away. But no, none of my programs did. So here comes a question. Find the middle point between, you know, find the midpoint between these 2 points. And I'm like, hey, I wonder if my calculator still has my my little program for that, huh? Wouldn't that be crazy? Oh, it does? I guess I'm using it. Why not? Okay, so you're the tall one. You're the big one. Programmable splitter. You get concrete to the left, and overflow to the center. There was also a moment in time where, like, I really wanted to be able to use my locker in high school, but the problem was with the size of the school, locker placement was basically never useful. Surely it was just an accident, not on purpose. It genuinely was an accident. I mean, I could have purposefully not used the program, but I was like, fuck it, I made it. I'm gonna use it. Get fucked. I don't know. Okay, you also get a programmable splitter, because you're slightly more than necessary. Let's see. But because I was trying to use my locker, and all of the lockers, like, were, like, fucking disgusting, I had, like, this bag of wet wipes. Move in, we've got enough evidence. You're forced to live in a system you don't like. Best to abuse it. I had these fucking wet wipes in my bag to try and, like, wipe down my fucking locker because the handles were nasty. So one day, this math test that I gotta do, I don't want to remember the formulas off the top of my head. Like, I can apply them. I can apply the formula. Like, I know how to use the formula. I just don't want to have to try and remember it, man. It's not worth my time. So I just wrote them on, like, I wrote them down on, like, my TI-84's, like, slide case thing, right? I put them in the case, on, like, the lid of the case that slid around, and then I put my calculator so that it was, like, on top of the case, because you could slide it on the back or the front. So I slide it in, and, like, as I'm doing the test, I'm, like, you know, sliding my calculator forward just a nudge to, like, see what's written underneath it and slide it back. Very sneaky, very cheeky, right? Finish the test. I finished the test, and I'm like, I need to get this off of here, right? So I'm trying to just, like, wipe it off with my hands. It's not coming off. I'm like, oh, fuck. So I'm, like, rooting around in my bag, and I find the fucking wet wipes. I'm like, oh! Yeah, I guess I'll just fucking clean my calculator. I've gotten my test done before most other people. I'm just gonna look like a fucking regular-ass nerd who wants to, I don't know, maintain her calculator. Like, whoa. Very funny. Okay, so that is all of my molded pipe. So what is 50 times... It's what, 36 of these fucking things? Hi, Dr. Kitten! You woke up at 2 a.m. Oh my goodness. Accident. Now it's 5 a.m.? Yikes. 36 times 50 is 1,800 steel pipe per minute. Couldn't be me. I don't know. You have to wake up at 6? Yikes. Yeah, 13. 13 times 3 is 39. Okay. Wait, do I have 39 of these things? I gotta go back. I gotta go back to the stream. 36 foundries. 36 found. Wait. What's 36 divided by 3? 12. Do I have 12 or 13? Did I make... How many of these did I make? I gotta make sure I'm not selecting anything else. Why did I make 13? Well, this is a problem. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13. God damn it. Time to delete. Nah, Stefan. I just need to cut one off at, I don't know. Maybe we'll just cut it off at this end. It's not that big of a deal. Yoink. Break you, and you, and you. Just sort of clean this up a little. What I've learned from the stream is that I would have done better in school if I used programming. Okay, so 36 times 50. God damn it. 36 times 50 is 1,800. I have 1,800 steel pipe per minute. Good to know. There we go. Simple as. Okay, so how do I turn this into stators and motors? Show me the page. Stators. Steel pipe and wire goes in and makes a stator. Got it. Take a stator. And then throw a rotor into it, and then you get a motor. Okay. Jesus fucking Christ. Give me a second. Notepad. It's time to do math. You are all stuck with me as I do math. Okay, so if I have a lot of fucking stators, 1,800 pipes divided by 15 pipes a minute divided by 15 per foundry. Is it a No, it's assemblers. I see. 15 per assembler. Assembler is equal to 1,800 divided by 15 is 120. Jesus Christ, 120 asses. Okay. So what is 120 asses times 40 wire? 20 times 40 is... Oh my fucking god! Oh, shit! Ah, that's a problem. Ah, that's a lot of wire. Okay. Use modeler and it gives the math for you? Ah, it's fine. Methinks one copper normal ore node will not give me that many wire per minute. Huh. What's 50 times 12? First off, 50 times 12 is 600. Okay, so I can belt each one of these groups in together. So that's something. That's a start. I should just start with that. And then contemplate my life choices as to why I've decided to make this many goddamn stators and motors. Oh boy, alright, no, it's fine. Okay, I need to measure. I don't remember how many rotors that rotor factory makes. This game seems like a Sisyphus of a builder. A bit, yeah. One must imagine Queen happy. Okay, are you actually producing, or is everything, like, turned off because the lines are full? This is important to know. Okay, literally nothing is happening. Oh my god, it's not even... Oh my fuck, it's not even plugged in over here. Alright, hang on. Your overflow. Got it. I need to empty out this system so I can get a read on how many rotors this thing makes. 2,400 copper unit ingots. Oh my god! Are you using 80 smelters? Are you using like just the basic recipe? He struggles just as we do through a life of hardship. Oh my god, Zaf. Not sure what you're using? Okay. Well, let's see. I could do iron wire. No, that doesn't seem as efficient. Oh, there is... I don't know. Hang on, what's around here? Time to pull up the big map. Go away. Local... Map data percent. Sorry, too real? Nah, it's cool. Factory game. Saved. Let's see. Save games. Day 40. Oh, I don't have a day 49 save. Day 49. 1. Alright, day 49, part 1. Slap that in there. Iron wire would need... Huh. Let's see. What's nearby? Show me... I don't need to see limestone right now. Show me iron and copper. Yeah, right now I'm over here. Copper, no, iron. Iron, copper. I wonder how much water is still available. I could probably take... Hang on. Copper alloy. Pure copper. Check Discord. Yeah, I saw that you're messaging me. Okay, yeah, that's all the coal stuff. It's fine, it's fine. What the fuck? I don't know what I'm looking at here. I see that it's look, I'm just trying to figure out how to get 4800 wire. That's the There's not much of a difference between iron or copper for wire. Oh. Oh, I see. Okay, it's a little bit more iron. I see. I see. Comparing the two, I can see it now. Ah, okay. So if I used iron wire, I would need 66.6 repeating iron ingots. And if I used copper, I would need 2400. You can do stuff like this easily. I will have to investigate Satisfactory Modeler more later. How much copper do I have around here? If I were to use pure copper ingots. Hang on. Let's do some more math. So it shows you how many machines total. 230 for iron, 160 for copper. Okay, then yeah, I'm gonna stick with copper instead of iron wire. Yeah, no thanks. No, thank you. Alright. Let's see. Oh, he's already sent it to me. God damn it. I just want to do the math. I like doing the math. Because then and then it just sits here. Your copper ingot. 480. No, I have to like work backwards. I have to work backwards from the wire first. Shit. Oh my god. Tane's already done the math for me. God damn it. Okay. Alright, I see how it is. I see how it is. Yeah, okay, fine. I'll have to do the fucking... Yeah, 2 queens. That's what I get when I don't, like, wait enough time when I alt-tab and then transition from scenes. Alright, whatever. 960 copper, huh? That's not too bad. That doesn't seem too bad. 600 there, 300 there. And I mean, I can still use some of the stuff that's like being made over there as well. Dude, what if I ran it on the undercarriage and then, oh my god. This is gonna be a lot, but it'll be cool. Probably, hopefully. Okay, hang on. This is what I'm looking at. Give me a second. Where it is? There it is. Okay. So, did maths, right? This is how much like copper ingot I need, right? I need 2,400 copper ingot, and I can get that from 960 raw copper if I use the steamed copper option, which is water and copper to make ingots. And then 160 constructors. Oh my god. What have I signed myself up for? Why What the why did I do this? Why did I decide that this was a good idea? I'm gonna need even more factory buildings. Okay, where am I gonna get 960 fucking... So you give me 300. No, you're a Mark II. Okay. If I were to get rid of you, you're normal. You're also normal. So I could get 600 from you, 300, and then I need 960, right? So that's 900, and then an extra 60. Very underclocked, but I mean, like, that's fine, I guess. Jesus Christ. Okay, overclocked all to 200 would make it 80 constructors. Dude, that would take so many. Welcome to Satisfactory. Machine, she's creating the Great War game. This game is so grindy. It is! But, like, goddamn, it's so much fun. I'm having fun right now. Can you hear me out? Outsource your resources to another planet. I've already been tasked. I am the outsourcing fucking thing. I've been put on another planet. How the fuck am I gonna outsource to another planet? Oh my god. Okay. I mean, there's water up here, right? My god. Okay. So like 600, 600. If I grabbed you two or you two or you any one of you two, maxed you out with a minor Mark III, I'll send you copper. Is there any word on you needing help? She's the Nasir of this planet. I swear to God, I've read that before. I've heard that before, but I have no idea what it is. Uncultured queen moment. Uh, dude, how am I gonna get? How am I gonna get that much wire? Okay, if I take, let's say I take the wire from here, right? I take the copper ore from here. This used to be a wire. This is a wire plant, right? This right here is a wire plant from the original design. If I break it, take the copper, belt it along the underpath, come over here, grab this one, take it, belt it over. I can move it over into this area, right? Where I could build another like water refinery production spot thing right here. And then how much copper would that make? 2,400 copper. Oh my god. 400 divided by 780 are my belts. I can't even get it on 3 belts. So it'd be 4 belts of copper ingots, and then those would have to like ride back on the same path. And then I'd have to make like some sort of structure, probably like different floor levels on top of the main factory, where some amount of copper goes into constructors. Jesus. The first ever customer complaint was Oh, it's over copper sold by Anus here. Ah, I see it. I see it. You're gonna edit the number and change. Also, what rotor are you using? I don't know. The rotor factory is already built and is over here. That's this mess. That'll I don't know how many rotors this is producing, so I'm trying to flush the system right now. Okay. Rotor maxing already. Yeah, something like that. Okay. You know, I don't know how I got dragged all the way over to the south. You know what would be kind of cool, though? You need 600 rotors for the current setup. Well, I don't want to turn all of the stators into motors. Some of them have to stay as stators. So I was just gonna take whatever the amount of rotors that I have being produced, shove that into the plant, and then whatever's left gets also thrown on a train. Because these go down into the edge of the desert. The stators come down into like a mess down here or something. I don't remember. I don't remember what they're being used for, and this is definitely going to be overproducing. But that's fine, because I'll probably end up needing to take motors somewhere else as well. So if I can have like a ton of motors on hand that can go somewhere else, especially for like turbo motors or something, that'd be great. Okay, I just have to do it. I need to break this factory. I need to belt the copper from you and you to my tiny little piece of ocean, to my tiny little lake, pump the water out, and just do that. I lack all of your numbers, so I can't use Monolith for in production. It's fine. We'll make it work. This is a we'll make it work situation. Yeah, I don't know how many of these I'm making. So I'm just gonna slap. I know these aren't super accurate, but I'm gonna slap on one of these and just wait for it to eventually give me a number. At least you only need 640 water. I should be fine. Yeah, I should be fine. Who knows? Science shoes, not this day. I don't know if I'm like I don't know if I'm on the spectrum. I don't know. I think I have like certain tendencies and certain things. But like I would say in general, no, not particularly. I just like the funny math game that gives me extreme problems to try and solve. I don't know either, just making a silly joke. Yeah, I know. Don't worry about it. OCD to the max. Alright. Turn you off. Run up here. Slap down an awesome sink. Give me power. There we go. Being silly is actually part of my job. Oh, no, wait. Being silly is your job. Ah, I see. I don't Need to hold on to these rotors. Alright, so that should filter out. Still maxing for real, for real. Fame! Alright, once this empties out, I can add this node to the belt line or something. I don't know. I may yoink this setup for myself. I know I'm badly undermaking all of this in my save. Hey, you want to build the mega foundry mega production? I actually do a sick fish out of water impression if you start showing my strobing lights. Fantastic. Okay. Where's that other copper ore? Let's start with that one. Just one thing at a time. The numbers are big and scary, but if you just do one thing at a time, it won't be that bad. Also, I can break you, because you're not being used anymore. Yoink! Means I can break this line as well. Here's iron, yeah. Oh, you're a pure iron. Oh, okay. You could be useful at some point. Okay. There is space, like, in here. Especially if I stack them for the copper ore. So I think that's what I'm gonna do. Gotta go eat. Alright. So much mega, I'll be overclocking it all. Okay. Fair enough, I guess. Then minor mark. I need to just put, hang on, I need to just put the fucking production, minor mark 3, yep. No longer going to be doing anything with minor mark 2s. Crank you up to 600. Sorry, it has the shards. I have, here's the thing, at this point, I have, what, like 300 of them? I think I have some in my inventory. I just don't know where they went. I know, yeah. 92 of them over here. I have like 300 power shards, which is a lot. But it's, I don't think it's enough to like max out so that 80 times 3. That would be technically enough for all of the constructors, but like I don't really want to do that. I've been using the slot method from the start. Oh, the sloop yeah, the summer sloop shit. Yeah, the fact that I didn't realize that that was a thing has been a pretty negative impact, gotta say. Not very cool of me. I have a few hundred, just a few. That's something. Okay, that actually connects to you, not you. Hang on. I wonder what it would look like if I just put a... Oh, that's the undercarriage. Does that look bad? I don't think that looks terrible. I mean, it's a little funky. It'll poke through a little bit. Check Discord? I will in a bit. I will in a bit. That works? Okay. Holy fuck! Oh my god! That's a lot of power shards. Holy shit. How many is that? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. 8, 16. It's 8 plus 16. 24? So that's what? 2,400 fucking power shards. Jesus Christ. That's terrifying. I don't think that's gonna work. Ah! Yeah, because the, it's off by 1 meter. Damn it. Alright, well, whatever. Might step away to scavenge for food. Like a rat's! Yes, do it like a rat's, please. I want to hear little mousy crumbs. That's a corner. God damn it. End cap. There we go. Third chicken sandwich has hit the microwave. Oh my god. Crazy. Like you and you. Yeah, considering how small of a jump this is, I could probably just put down like just like a ramp or a staircase or something. Yeah, what about the stairs? Need to teach you the way ways of nudging stuff to make stuff fit. Oh, damn, you're right. I probably could nudge it, huh? Walls, basic wall. Still want my hex windows. Put the stairs into each other to make them fit the height. Okay, okay. Give me a second and I'll give it a shot. First, I power you. Give me another one of you, actually. Then corner. Nudge and clip the stairs into each other to make them fit the height. Okay. So take stair, put one here. Okay, that matches the height. But I mean, like, it's not gonna... Wait a minute, hang on. Wait a minute. Take a T-junction and then nudge it. Ah! Ha ha ha! It looks a little funny, but from a distance, I don't think you could tell. Perfect. Fuck yeah. Thank you, Tane. Hell yeah. Alright, cool. So now... you get to come across. Oh, you're going the wrong way. No, you need to go... Yeah, you need to go the other way, towards the water. My mistake. Any height stairs. Magic of nudge. Honestly. The power of nudging things is immense. How could I have been so ignorant? Just gonna keep going this way. Oh my god, I can't believe I've accidentally, like, wandered into making an insane motor and stator factory. I guess it's not that surprising considering it's me, but, you know. This also means that this bridge is gonna have, like, another undercarriage section underneath this one. I mean, the view from that elevator is gonna look fucking insane once it's, like, up and running properly. Hey, this game does scale up. This is 100% normal. Factories will start to get big to handle your demand. Yeah. Yep. And, like, anytime I'm not using, like, everything I can out of a ore node, I feel like I'm not doing it right, you know what I'm saying? You know, hundreds of machines per setup? Yeah. I shudder to imagine how much power this is gonna use. At some point in this journey, I might actually have to, work on, nuclear. Although, now that I think about it, I'm pretty sure that the nuclear setup that I want to build requires the use of electromagnetic control rods. I was gonna be productive with this in the background, but all I did was ban someone over a Discord server for being underage. Hey, that's very productive. Get that sumbitch out of there. one thing I haven't considered yet. Where's the copper gonna go? And I think I can belt it, like, down here and around these pipes. And then they can wind up, I don't know, somewhere over here. Will you fit? Okay, you'll fit in here. One can go in there. Is there any space back here left? There is. Interesting. Okay. After the stream, I'll go grab the video from Kibis on his nuke stuff to give you an idea. Okay, cool. I know it's taking me a while to, like, rebuild the Satisfactory forum, but I spent this morning working on getting my LED light strips, like, finished. Get that physical project finished and start working on sort of cleaning my room up. I'm every day reminded that the Gen Alpha has rights now. Listen, I may never understand or connect with Gen Alpha, but, like, the last thing that I want to do is, like, pull the ladder up underneath me and say, fuck you, got mine, and just hate on Gen Alpha. You know what I'm saying? I'm not about to become a conservative. I watched this one presentation. It was so fascinating. There was a presentation held at some sort of, like, college or high school or something or another, right? And it was some linguistic guy, right? Talking about linguistics and shit. And he was talking about, like, Gen Alpha brain rot speak, right? And the entire presentation was in that like, linguistic dialect, however you want to describe it. The scary part was that I understood, like, 95% of it. I just fear the iPad kids have grown and made more iPad kids, and they need to parent instead of the parents. I really hate the fact that, like, we have technology for, like, I don't know, probably a decade now. We've had technology in the iPads, in the phones, in the laptops, in the fucking Nintendo Switch for, like, parental controls. And yet, it doesn't seem like any parent knows that they exist or how to use them. And therefore, the entirety of the internet must be catered to their child or whatever. It's not great. Okay. What the fuck? Okay, you don't connect out to anything. That's good. Which means I can break you. So grok maxing, I'm assuming if it means anything, which it probably doesn't, I would assume it means that I'm, you know, maximizing the amount of time you use having Grok answer questions for you or something. I don't know. My first thought was none of these words are in the Bible. Grok A. Oh, yeah, don't remind me. Don't remind me of the fucking Grok waifu. God, that shit sucks. I swear to God, none of y'all motherfuckers better be paying Elon so you can goon to fucking AI girlfriends. Jesus Christ. Go talk to a person. Be social. Where's my AI girlfriend? You don't need one. Go talk to real people. Why would I fit? Either one works in that. Did you hear the guy who proposed to chat GPT? I'm not surprised. I'm disappointed, but I'm not surprised. Why is he not on my homepage today? I don't know, man. Nessie had the same problem where it was just like YouTube was just not sending people my shit. I mean, why am I not a mod? Do you want to be a mod? I don't think I need any new mods right now. You're chill? I know. Well, first off, after I subscribe? Yeah, I know. Fucked up. Something else I want to do today is try and get some of these, nuclear pastas made. Because I can just buy pressure conversion cubes. And then I can very easily just make some copper powder. And it'll be very inefficient. But it's like 1-to-1 for the cubes themselves. So if I just buy 100 pressure conversion cubes from the awesome shop, and then just place them down in a bin next to something that's like smelting copper into copper powder, I can very easily get my nuclear pasta taken care of. Evito bins much. Oh yeah, because she's evil. Yeah, don't take it personally. Alright, let's hurry y'all up some. Come on. Get moving. Get moving. I wanna clear this space out, like, right now. Hang on. Can't I just, like, copy you? Yeah, that works. Paste. There we go. I am not currently seeking new mods, Ben. But I wouldn't be against you being a mod. He's an honorary girl for the mod team. I'll make sure to tell him that you said that. I'm sure he'll be thrilled. I enjoyed... Holy shit, Ellis. Whoa, wait a minute. And I broke power. Get back to work. Here, throw that away for me. Thank you. Alright, so now you get to connect to something. I don't know. What if I, like, connect you... Where does this go? This goes, like, down here. How do I want to run this copper belt? Looks like you still have a slow belt on the quick-wire. Yeah, I don't know. I haven't, most of this project wasn't made by me. And it goes out to, like... I don't even know where it goes. The quick-wire itself originally didn't go anywhere. It was just a source of quick-wire. Nowadays, it goes over here. To the spot that's making high-speed connectors. And this doesn't go anywhere itself yet. They're just being depoted. It's just one of those things where it's like, I have high-speed connectors, you know, somewhere. And, when I need them, I can, I don't know, bring a train out here or something. But right now, I don't need them. I'll sort it out later. I will sort it out later. Are you guys done yet, please? Okay, you're done, you're done, you're done. That's a problem for Future Queen? Indeed. It really do be. Truly. I will figure that problem out later. That's sort of how I handle Satisfactory. Do I need to fix this? Yes. Do I want to do it now? No. There we go. Okay. You know what other game has slugs and trains? Is it Astroneer? Using that because you want everybody to treat her like royalty. Fun fact. It is kind of fun, you know? I'm not gonna lie. I'm not gonna lie that it's kind of fun to be like, you know, shorthanded as royalty. Again, the history of my name, my online name, goes back pretty far and has different, like, iterations and shit. Okay, what if this, like, ran across like this, and then I ran, like, another underbelt or something, and, like, connected it in the middle, then the copper ran through the middle, and then it went down. It went down around this belt and then back up. Oh my god, that would be so dumb, but it would work and it'd be kind of funny looking. John Game. Automation. You know what I kind of want to play? If you're talking about automation like the car making game, where you can, like, make your own cars and then plug them into BeamNG, I kind of want to do that someday. I don't think I own those games. Nor do I really know how to make cars. And how cars work. However, I've been watching a lot of Top Gear lately. And now I kind of want to. Talking about Astroneer? Oh, well. Pushing your agenda. This comment was brought to you by the Astroneer lobby. When's the next community stream? I don't know. I gotta do some planning. I might take like a bit of a break after this week. We'll see. Today's video game let's play Queen of Dance plays as Jane Satisfactory in the hit game Satisfactory and builds a factory that will never be finished despite years of work. Oh my god. And despite spending an entire week building this shit, it'll never be done! Okay, so now I just need to get the copper. I have an idea. It's a bit of a silly idea, but it's alright. No, oh god damn it. It was already... Wait, is that right? Oh, nice. You into you. Not too far off. Many of us put thousands of hours into a save. It's rather normal. Yeah. It's satisfactory, man. Cool, you've already got everything. Alright. Why do you exist? I would love to get rid of this little, like, line of wires, but something tells me if I break you, you would shut down other connections. I can't remember if you power this way into the elevator and then across and then into the rest of the factory. That might be what's going on. You got 100 hours. Something tells me they'll all be the same. Who knows? Simply do not sleep. That is bad advice. Do not do that. I worry. I don't know if this worry is, like, unfounded or not. I worry that if I were to take, like, an actual break from streaming, not like anything crazy, right? Just like I don't know. I leave on like a Saturday or something and come back Wednesday. That it would do immense harm to my channel. I don't know if that fear is like unfounded or not. Took a month off that one time. Yeah, but I was moving. Like, that didn't count. Well, I guess. We're fine. I guess. I don't know. Yeah, that's right. I guess you're right. I don't know. I worry a lot, you know? I'm just trying to make rent, man, and as of right now, I'm not really doing that. Queen of Worry, yeah. Yeah, can't help it. Change you up. And connect you to power. Job application jump scare. Real, honestly. Oh my god. Fix windows. I'm immune, I already have a job. It's funny, I'm the unemployed friend. If you don't count what I'm doing right now, then I'm also unemployed. I'm sure, depending on who you ask, that would, be a consensus. So I get fixed income? Oh, that's neat. Give your fixed income to Queen. Give me all your money. Hey, if you want to see me in a fucking maid outfit, you know what to do. My only employment choice is Dairy Queen. I'll wait a bit. Oh god. If I'm lucky, I could work at 7-Eleven. I'm dating $1 to get on the Minecraft server. You should do it. Maddie was like, Maddie actually just messaged me. It's like, how do we revitalize the server? And I'm like, I think I just need to go do a Minecraft stream next week or something, you know? I think I just need to play on it more. I'm not planning on, like, refreshing, like, what's on the server until the fall. And then, I don't know, we'll throw on like a mod pack or something. Week of Minecraft. Nah, that's alright. So wait, can I outline you? No, it doesn't seem like it. Damn. Alright, well, never mind. Fighting game unsub. Okay, alright. Hi, Zap! What's up? And then... put you here. Alright, this is about to get really silly, but you know what? We're gonna do it anyway, because when does that ever stop me? Mods for Minecraft are amazing. Yeah, I wanna, like, you know, one day, you know, one season, the starting season is just vanilla Minecraft survival, right? And then the next season is like, I don't know, fucking some RPG pack. And then we'll have who knows what. I think at one point we should do like a creative world or something. That'd be pretty rad. All that's up is at 3 a.m. Oh my god. You're awake at 3 a.m. You should, like, go sleepy or something. Sleep is good. Sleep is important for you. As much as I love meeting new people, sleep is pretty awesome. I get too bored too fast and creative. If we did creative, I would give everybody like a prompt, you know. I want to see the very best that you can make using a certain, like, creative prompt, right? Not just wolves. Oh god, we'd all die. It'd be so over. Alright, cool, then you connect to you. That's not where I wanted you. I'll sleep when I'm done with my rocket fuel setup. It needs extra energy. Ah, nice. I see Zap is also on the satisfactory grind. I usually only play satisfactory on Sundays and Mondays, but I've decided to go with a bit of a thematic week of satisfactory just to, like, really get some progress done. There we go. Alright. Ooh, you know what? Hang on. Ramp wall. That's way too tall. Goddamn. Okay. That's the shape that I wanted. Ah, you'll do. Alright, so then the copper's gonna go on a very silly adventure. When is anything I've ever done not been, like, very silly? That's what else could hope. Straight addicted. This is like the third time I've restarted in 3 months. I feel you, Zap. I feel you. Oh my god. I used to, before I started streaming, I had a save file that I worked on pretty regularly. And then I think I restarted for, like, update 8? I don't remember all the details, but that one didn't last very long either. But then once I started streaming, I was like, listen, everybody, I have got to beat this game. I'm really bad at decorating, though. I need a crash course on it. I am not good at decorating either. However, I have been encouraged to do so by people like Tane. I got it when they updated to update 1.0. I've been playing, like, quite a while, because if you've ever heard of a guy named Josh from a channel called Let's Game It Out, he was the one that got me into it in the first place. As did many people. Okay, this is gonna look really fucking stupid, but you know what? I don't care. It's gonna be really funny. Oh my god, I keep flying backwards! You into you. I'll be relinking the building tips. Yeah, I'll re-add it. I'll try and get it done tonight. How about that? I'll try and get it done tonight. One thing I can tell you, Zap, is use the blueprint designer. Use the blueprint designer. I'm so glad that I started using the blueprint designer, because all of these, like, bridge pieces that I've made for conveying items across, they're all part of my blueprint. So now I can just slap down these big-ass, like, bridge pieces, and then junction pieces, and large junction pieces, and undercarriage pieces, and end cap pieces, and corner pieces. Actually, though, a colleague of mine told me about a little... I was like, hey, marks the day I discovered my inner engineer. Oh, it's fantastic. Did y'all know that both of my parents were engineers? Crazy, huh? And tags like tutorial showcases, blueprints, etc. I had at least, I know I had a tag for blueprints. And I had the tag for showcases. I have to put it in a, like, private session, and then remake all of the, like, tags and shit before anybody can start posting in it. Or Queen Lore? Yeah. My parents are fucking insane. I don't know if I've, like, really explained that to y'all, but my parents are insane. Lifeguard turned engineer. Incredible. I've told y'all that I'm a black belt, right? I'll never look at a product line the same ever again. I've told y'all that I'm a black belt, right? Well, my parents, both of them, are also black belts. And my mom, like, had her black belt test while she was pregnant with me. She had to, like, it was almost more of like an oral test where she had to, like, give my father instructions on what to do, so that way she didn't have to physically. So your entire family just, like, martial arts people? My sister isn't, but then again, my sister was like a really good ballet dancer growing up. That was her thing. Her thing was ballet for the longest time. Not really anymore. Surprise, surprise, ballet dancers don't really exist anymore as a career option. Plug you into you. Yeah, we'll just make it nice and even. So this has to go all the way over here. Sort of Paddington's been everywhere on the Minecraft server. I mean, it could be Paddington, it could also be me, it could be Ellis, it could be any one of us that are all in that same area, you know what I'm saying? Connect you to you. Oh yeah, Zap. You missed it. I've I got some help from Tane on the math for this project. Oh boy, it's a lot. It's a lot of resources. And I've accidentally stumbled my way into it. You. Hopefully these conveyor poles don't. Okay, cool. They're not getting fussy about the elevator being there. And connect. Ask Ben to repeat himself. Swear to God, Paddington has been everywhere on this server. I don't think Ben's like asked a question. Keep finding looted structures. I could be any of us, honestly. That's why I always like go very far away when I go like mining and shit. For non-production processing, this trains my train building line. You know what's crazy? You know what I didn't know? You know what I didn't realize? Tane told me that I could just like put down like a long line of just regular old belts, and then using the auto connect blueprint building option, you can just connect giant links of belts together because they'll auto jump together and work perfectly fine. And I was like, holy shit, you can just do that? He was like, yeah. Like, oh, no way. Really? Yeah! Absolutely crazy what you can do in this game with the Blueprint Designer once you actually start using it. Takes a minute to, you know, design things, but once you have it, it's like, holy shit. Gonna test that? Nice. I haven't done it myself. But I imagine once I do, it might change my life forever. And then remember, when you're like, you can also switch to blueprint and then like grab an entire blueprint, so you don't always have to be opening up the blueprint menu. Incredible stuff, really. You into you. Alright, now the challenge is gonna be, where do I put all this bloody copper? Wait, do I even have enough? Wait a minute, 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 wait a minute. Yeah, I do. I have 1,200 copper when I needed like 960. Do I make... It's true, this makes belting over long distances so easy. Yeah! Isn't that awesome? Okay. I only need about 900, what was it, like 960 copper ingots? No, it's 2,400 copper ingots. I only needed 960 copper ore. I don't think... Oh my god, I need 32 refineries. Holy shit! 960 ore. 32 refineries. I'm probably gonna upgrade at least some of those. Oh, that is the overclocked version. Oh, for fuck's sake. Yeah, base level would be 64 refineries. If I upgrade them all to 200, I guess it turns into, yeah, 32. Fuck. Okay, yeah, I'll do that. What recipe am I using? Why do I always spell copper with one P? Pure copper ingots. That's what we're doing right now. Pure copper ingots to turn into wire. And then that wire will go into stators. That's the goal. 160 constructors or 80 if overclock. I'm gonna do the 160 constructors. I'll do 32 refineries and max them all out, but I'm not doing that many for the constructors. It's fine. I'll just have 160 constructors. Oh, the pain. Okay. No, you know what? Oh my god. I'm gonna leave a note for myself. I'm gonna leave a note for myself somewhere in here that says that there's like I'm not fully utilizing the copper that I've brought over here. Was head lift problem? It's not that bad. Just Mark II power pump. It's fine. Whoop. Works just fine. Oh, if you want to see head lift, we could go back over to my fuel factory. Place the sign in game. Yeah, I will. You want to see the fucking fuel power plant that's like multiple fuel generators stacked on top of each other. 3 stories worth of fuel generators going up, I don't know, like 50 meters or something into the sky. Something crazy like that. Okay, so you guys, where do you go? I don't know. How much water am I gonna need? I need 640 water, so that's like, what? 3? 3 of these things slapped together somehow? Something like that. You, get out of the way. 64 constructors of 250% overclock. I don't want to do it. You can't make me do it. Bum, bum, bum. Which one's more power efficient? I don't remember. Which one's more power efficient? Running a smaller amount of constructors at like 250. You just want to suffer? I getcha. I want to use my power slugs more efficiently, and I think I can handle 160 constructors. I think I'll be fine. What I might end up doing is like building the 3rd floor and expanding it over the train station and incorporating the train station inside the factory itself in order to give myself some more roof space. Okay, I know you'll fit in this area if I just find where it was. Yeah, like all the way shoved up in here. Hang on, I want to look at... Payne sent me pictures of his, like, coal factory. I want to take a look at those real quick. Yeah, here we go. I wonder... What is that thing on top? What the hell? Is that like, fucking power multiplier doodad that I've heard about, but I don't know what it do or how it do? Ooh, that's cool. I don't know if this is gonna work now that I'm, like, thinking about... Yeah? What the fuck? Why do you all get on the server now, you know, once I got a job? I just want all the people who, like, have access to the Minecraft server to use it, man. It amplifies your power. How do you make those things? I don't even know what those things are called. Do I have access to them? Oh, I do! Wait a minute. Generates power based on the total power amount attached to the power grid. Holy fuck, it's huge. How many of these can you put down? I haven't even put down a single one of these things. Wait a minute. Do you know how those work? Not a clue. Give it a sloop and away it goes. It also takes 10 of them to make. God damn. As many as you want to use sloops for, huh? It doesn't burn up the sloop, does it? Huh. I might want to flap some of these down, because my power grid is, the very large and all connected. Hard cap is 10, not enough sloops in the world. Damn, alright. Played alone in there for long. Hey, the next time you, like, want to play on it, fucking send me a message and see if I'm interested, okay? I'll come hang out with you. I am simply a DM away. Okay. Blueprints. Ba-ba-ba-ba. G down, and then across. But yeah, go play with Ben. 5 will pure double your power, I think. I have 2 in your world. The next time I'm over near the massive fuel factory, the next time I'm over there, I'll slap one down in that area, since it's already a pretty sizable building. And there's actually a little bit of space that it could probably go in. Shit. Oh, I can just do this. Boop. There we go. It can be placed anywhere? Yeah, but I mean, like, come on, it's power infrastructure. It should go with the rest of the power infrastructure, you know. Why not? Okay, I think I might want to actually, like, bend these back and maybe poke them up through the ceiling here. Yeah, let's just try that. In the future, you'll be able to feed an item into it and boost its power even more. Jesus Christ. Must gives a flat 500 megawatts alone? Huh. Alright, you know what? Fuck it. I'm curious. I want to go use one. Right now. Why not? Let me go to the pyramid and then yeet myself. I also know there's like some power slugs I can feed into the thing over there. In tier 9, you unlock a booster for it, so I can make a power. Yeah, I haven't unlocked tier 9 yet. We're getting there. It just takes fucking forever. Jeez. Plus, sometimes I get distracted. Alright, to the power. The inventory? What, all this bullshit? Behold. I can't handle it. What's wrong with my inventory? Why? Come on. Here we go. You want to talk about head lift? Oh yeah. Oh, yeah. Hell yeah. Okay. Right here. Give me a... Praise... Be the depot. Yeah, I keep throwing away shit. I may be sitting up on top. I think you are still sitting up on top. What did it say? I think I needed like 50 of it. Yeah, there's 50. Power, alien augmentation. Oh my god. Oh, it doesn't fit! Are you kidding me? No way. Oh, it's slightly too tall. What a bummer. Hang on. I might be able to, like, lower... I might be able to just lower the floor here. It'll be alright. Is big, I've noticed. Besides, it also needs, like, a bit of a widening. Where am I going? I don't know. I'm just floating around, man. Okay, if I, like, get rid of you... Soup you across. Soup you across. Oh, that's right. I was gonna go work on the power slug stuff too. Build out this way, and then you guys need to fuck off. Yup. See ya. Is this enough space? Please tell me this is enough space. Power, alien augmenter. Aha! It is. Yeah, and there's that, like, port or something. There's that center line. Power augmenter, and then just what? There, and then like, yeah, right there. That's centered. Boing. Perfect. All right, so if I take you. Oh, you're noisy. And then... a little too high. Yeah, down here. Alright, before and after. Yes, 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 yes. So right now... Oh my god, there it goes! Boom! Nice! It jumped me up another 5,000 megawatts. How about that? Wow! Fantastic. I thought I was gonna have to put more summer sloops in here. I guess not. Yeah, I've only got 5. Whoa! What the fuck? Go hug the middle. I already did it on accident. Each boost 10%. Nice. I'll do it again. I'm a swimming. Alright, well I guess I gotta go find a couple more Somer sloops. That'd be cool. I could slap another one down next to it. Kind of dubious hole in the earth. Nice. Go mining. See what's there. Yeah, so that's neat. An extra 5,000, huh? Incredible. And then apparently, yes, I can feed something into it. Who knows what that could be? It's probably like fucking time crystals or some shit. Let's hope. It's crazy. The ones in my world are temporarily placed until I progress further. Then they'll be moved off. That's fantastic. I love that. That's awesome. All right. Yes, power slugs. I keep getting distracted. Power slugs. We slugging. Dump you in there. Pull you out. Can't believe I never realized that this was a thing. Alright, now I've got a lot more shards. Fantastic. Oh, that's not gonna fit them all. Oh, that's hilarious. Alright, well, you get back in there. Burn up this slug. I'm slugging. Alright. Alright, back to where I was. I need to make more, of those fucking hypertube cannons. Hi, Ryson! I need to make more of those hypertube cannons to shoot me off to more places. Need to make you a slug processor with storage and depot. I wouldn't mind that, honestly. Maybe that's what I have you work on next time. I'll make it as a VP and send it to you. Nice. Back from the dead. Back from the dead and reporting for duty. How do you make those in the first place? What? It's just a constructor. You can just use constructors to craft power shards. Yeah, but then you use a summer sloop to dupe the output. Which is something I never realized up until Tane had to, like, tell me to... Oh, the cannon? Yeah. I don't know. I didn't make it. I did not make this design. That would be Retra who did that for me. She's awesome. How it works, I don't remember. I'm sure you could find a YouTube video on how to do it. The zoom tube, yeah, you go zoom. Meow. Meow. Get that fucking meme. There are even better ways now that we have 2 branches. This is true, I hadn't even considered that. Alright, you gotta go back to spawn. This is very nice. I'm glad I figured out that those exist. I didn't realize that they were like like earlier down the progression path. I mean, obviously they weren't in the game before 1. I mainly use zip lines. They are very nice, but now that I have access to my liquid packaged biofuel, and the fact that I still just absolutely love bee hopping everywhere. I can get around pretty easily. Oh yeah, we should go to Walmart. I think I accidentally... Yeah, I ran past the Save Money, Live More Walmart sign. You get them in phase 1 with a bit of exploring. I do that to get biofuel in total. Really? Huh. Place belts down? Yeah, I know. I just don't like leaving a bunch of, I don't like leaving a bunch of fucking zip lines everywhere. Not zip lines, a bunch of needless belts everywhere. This is a this is true however moment. You know, I need to get rid of this shit. Fucking blueprint. Oh fuck. Alright, back over here. Back onto the copper and water project. Okay, so... Also, I should get rid of you guys. I do not need you stinking up my factory. Go away. Be a part of soil. Okay, so copper has to get out from underneath and back up on top. And then how much... I need... Hang on. Oh, right. I need, what, 36 of these damn things? Where's the 32? Jesus Christ. Okay. Fucking hell. Okay, here's what I'm gonna do. Here's what I'm gonna do. I have 600 copper on each of these belts. I do not need 600 copper on each of these belts. 8.5 of your blueprints? Yeah. What I'm gonna do... Actually, hang on. First, I gotta overclock all these to 200%. B. So now you use 30. I don't need to max out the copper ore. Hang on, calculator. 32 at 200%. 32 divided by 4 is 8. You said 8.5. Wait, why 8.5? Would 8.5 maximize? I'm thinking about just doing 8. I know that the total copper won't be fully utilized. But that's okay with me right now. Since I don't need all of the copper. I hardly need all of it anyway. Blueprint is 4. And each blueprint has 4 refineries. I did 32... 34. Wait, where are you getting 34 from? The screenshot that you sent me shows 32 refineries, not 34. Where are you getting 34 from? Just sink the extra copper? I mean, I could sink the extra copper, but I don't know. As of right now... it's okay, don't worry about it. As of right now, Zap, I don't really want to waste power where it's not necessarily needed. There's a lot of spots along my factory. You can tell when we, like, open up the chart that the total consumption power is, like, way lower than the max consumption. I don't want to sink every single resource where it's not super necessary to sink them to just sort of save on power. Now, what I might do eventually, especially once I get the highest tier of belts, is come back here and expand it, maybe, and just leave a sign saying, hey, I'm underutilizing the copper pretty hard. You. God damn it. Oh, for fuck's sake! No, just start over. Fucking hell. Alright. Splitter. You go there. Oh, it's because you're not... Fuck. I didn't have it aligned right. I'm a dumbass. Troll, there we go. Now we're aligning. There we go. Or build it out now for the max belts. I could. This is true, Tane. However, I don't want to. Especially since there's not a whole lot of water out here. Use blueprint snap more? Yeah. However, I'm putting that on a shirt someday. You mark my words. It'll be the first piece of Queen merch. This is true. However... Okay, then you come up. And we make all of these pipes Mark IIs. Question, how do you nudge a blueprint upwards? I can't find the button. Page up and page down. You don't have... See... Yeah, you don't have a liquid output, so I can get rid of you. Again. I don't know where I'm gonna take the outputs of these, of this copper, but I'll figure that out later. No, it's control. It's control to make small shifts, not shift. Control. Ba-ba-ba. I'm getting very slightly to this, close to this rock. Use the arrow keys? Yeah! Use the arrow keys. Here, I'll show you. I'll nudge. I gotta build another one of these. So, I've got this blueprint for these 4 refineries. I want to put it, like, in this corner. So I'm gonna grab the blueprint. I'm gonna get it roughly where I want it. H to freeze it. Arrow key left. Nope, that's right. And then page down. Oh, it is not quite. There we go. And then you can also hold control for very small adjustments. And then just click to place. It's a real downside of muscle memory. Your real memory forgets stuff. Oh, wait, no, I did need a fucking conveyor splitter right here. Silly me. You're the end. Where's my pipe section? There it is. Zap, do you know about the 10 different hotbars that you can have? Do you know about the different hotbars you can use? I just want to double check. If you're coming from console, I just want to double check that you, like, know all the different little keyboard shortcuts and stuff. You only have 1 heart bar, don't you? No! You have 10 hot bars. Look closely at my hot bar as I hold left alt and then scroll wheel. Hot bar 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Left alt and then scroll wheel, and then you can edit your hot bar. So, for example, hotbar 9 has a bunch of my, like, architectural stuff. Yeah! So I'm going to go into architecture, and then I want... What do I want? I want to put in the round concrete on slot 10, on slot 0. So I'm going to hover my mouse over round concrete. I'm going to press 0, and now it's been added to my hotbar. So you can have a hotbar. This is basically the default hotbar on 1, and then on 2, I've got merger, splitter, smart splitter, belts, lifts, conveyor poles, floor holes, wall holes. The next one has like a bunch of like foundation pieces and walls and ladders and shit. And then 4 is all of like my big machines. So miners, smelters, foundries, constructors, assemblers, manufacturers, oil extractors, refineries, and blenders. 5 is all pipeline stuff. Yeah, you can F6 opens a text menu. F6? What? My F6 don't do nothing. So text menu. Huh? F6 opens, so text menu. Advertise, I press it, what's that? I don't understand what you're saying. I'm sorry, I don't get that one. Yeah, enter is chat, in is quick search, O is like the parts and stuff. Down. Oh, too low. Reach up, and then over, and then over there. Oh, I've got it backwards. Silly me. Autocorrect to Dutch. Whoa. The Dutch has entered my stream. That's incredible. I just perfected a streamer with pot. You terrify me sometimes. Okay. Copy you. Paste, 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 paste. Oh, come on. There we go. Okay, so how much water does this use? That's 20 times 4 times 2. 20 times 4 times 2 is 160. Okay. Not a lot of water. Really not a lot of water. God damn. So I could put... put one, like, what? Back here, maybe? And then feed it into you. Sort of like that. So take 160. Do 180. 180 will go into that port right there. And then on this side... Yeah, I could put, like, one over here. Eh, it's whatever. Damn, that's not a lot of water. Belgium here? Ooh, neat. I have many viewers from all over the world. It is very cool. Queen's multicultural chat. Yeah. Oh my god, what do I put on all 10 hotbars? So many choices. I would recommend, like, creating categories for yourself, right? Like I was saying earlier, my second hotbar is a lot of the stuff that you find on logistics. Like my current best belt, my current best conveyors, and then mergers, splitters, and smart splitters. And then I like using stackable conveyor poles and the different hole types, the wall and floor hole types a lot. So that's my logistics tab. And then you can also, like, grab all of the machines that you use pretty regularly and put them on a tab. It's pretty great. It's pretty awesome. Switch over to you, press 7, slap you down, press 5. Oh, nope. First 4. First one are all my common stuff. Yeah, whatever makes the most sense to you, you know? But the less you actually have to open up the build menu to find like a specific thing that you want to build, the better. Helps the flow of building. Okay, so you, I'm gonna break you. Swap. There we go. So that's my copper belt coming in. I'm so used to pressing W to open up the build menu. Now I know it off the top of your head. I'll try and like sample as much as I can. You know what I mean? I'll grab like, you know, if there's a concrete block here, I'm just gonna grab it and build from that. Switch to blueprint mode to grab the whole blueprint, make sure it's facing the right way. Lock it in place, pitch it down, too far down, up, and in place. Oh, hey, Dave. Anyone know when water... I have no clue the answer to that question. That is a question for Google. Or a professional or someone, you know, not me. You, because you don't output water. Yeah. Not something I can answer and be liable for. Now, let's get... You can press E to have a quick menu. I think you have your controls a little laid out differently than I do. What's the point of making... I don't know what you're trying to do, Dave. I don't know. But my intuition is telling me I should probably just not. that is not something that I'm going to get involved with. Vertical. There we go. Very nice. Oh, it's slightly off angle. Fuck! Unacceptable. Try that again. There we go. Much better. Alright, and then a pipeline pump 2. Alright, so now you have water. That goes up and into y'all eventually. And then over here, same deal. Ah, fuck. Power, please. Am I being bullied? Kane, are you bullying me for my pronunciation of y'all? Y'all? Did I do it funny? Did my southern drawl come out? I tell you what. You in. 20 more minutes, huh? Until 3 hours. I think what should be the goal to end stream off? I'm definitely gonna be able to get all of the copper, like, starting being processed. I don't know if I'm gonna be able to get all of it moved. What's 75 times 4? 75 times 4 is 300. Okay, so I could belt... $2,400. Yeah, I could belt... Wait, is that enough? Am I doing this right? Something seems off. Finish the copper. $75 times 4. 600. No, that would be 600 and 600, and that's 1,200. Wait, is the math right? Are we doing the math right? I feel like something's not quite right. $75 times 4 is 300. So you make 300. You make 300. And then... Am I not overclocking them enough? You said 200. You said 200%. Do I need to overclock them to 250%? Tane. Check satisfactory modeler for me. Something doesn't seem right. So you told me that I'd have to overclock them all to 200%. Do I need to overclock them all to 250%? I feel like I've only got like half the amount of copper that I need. Because I need 2,400 copper ingots. 200% is 32 refineries. And then 32 divided by 4 is 8. 32 divided by 4 is 8. Oh! I need 8 of these groups of 4. Oh my god, okay. No wonder this didn't seem right. Holy shit, okay. Okay, fuck. Oh, shit. Okay, so that means that this copper doesn't need to be split up yet. All of the copper needs to go. So I said 8 of my blueprints earlier. Oh my god. Yeah, no, I fucked that up. Okay, so you need to go away, because you're not ready yet. You're only one group short. Right now, I only have half of what I need. Delete. Where's that copper ore? There it is. Get rid of you. So this has to go... Right, this has to keep going across. I'm gonna go get some sleep. Yeah, you should probably sleep. I'm streaming Satisfactory more this week, Zap Games. You should stop by again. That was fun. Or join the Discord server if you would be so interested. Control when you moves. Holding control while you delete / moves items. I mean, I know I can hold control to delete like a bunch of shit. I don't know what you mean by move. Yeah, because 30 times 8. That doesn't seem right either. Wait, hang on. 30... There's 600 on each belt, right? Oh, when you're deleting shit. I see. I gotcha. Okay. Hang on, though. If that's 600 on the belt... 600 divided by 30 is 20. Right. Okay. And then 600 divided by 30 is 20. So this could handle... 20. 1, 2, 3, 4, 8, 12, 16. But we're not going that high. Okay, I'm starting to get it now. I got it. Okay, so now... Didn't I see like a spot for water over here? I mean that'd be a bit of an awkward spot to try and get water over, but I mean I could make it work, it just wouldn't look very nice. Dude, why can't I nudge you? That's so annoying. Ah, 600 ore belt and going into... Each is 8. My brain's falling apart. Where it shouldn't be able to go. Yeah, but I mean, like, I want it to be able to nudge all the way up to, like, the spot where it can. You know what I mean? Don't let me put it where I can't. Just do a check each time when I place it. You know, when I move it, if it's allowed to be placed there or not. I just want to be able to, like, nudge it up to the very edge of where it can go. Alright, so now I need an entire new set of these. It's 20 refineries. And then I'm using 16 of them. Okay. Theoretically, I could slap down another one of these. I really should. People could place them anywhere then? Yeah, just fix it from me not being able to place it anywhere. Like, come on. Okay. I think what I'm gonna do... is I'm gonna put down another set of refineries. I don't know where that copper's gonna go yet. But I feel like I should. God, the next question is how I'm gonna fucking get... Oh my god. I'm gonna put down... I only need... For what I'm doing right now... I only need 4 groups of 4. Because that's 16. And then another 4 groups of 4 would make 32. But if I were to put down another group of 4, I would maximize the output of the copper ore node. And then I would have copper that I could take somewhere else. Where am I going to take it? What am I going to do with it? I don't know. Hell, I could turn it into, I could turn it into that copper powder that I needed. That'd be just, you know, something. So I'm gonna put another group down right here. Down. You're yet to commit any sin worthy of condemning you to the fate. I don't know what COC is. This is gonna be a long factory, like, god damn. You're on the wrong spot. I'm going to be that picky. Go. Had I even noticed these problems in order to fix them? I was double checking my math because I thought I had the amount of refineries correct, but I sure as hell didn't. Oh, what the hell? I stacked a pole on top of a pole. Hilarious. I thought I had the number of refineries correct, so I went and double-checked my math, and I realized that my math was coming out... Not the amounts, the pole placement? Oh! Because the pole was supposed to be, like, still within the bounds of this, like more, gray foundation piece. But I realized that I put it, like, more in the middle, and I noticed that it was off. And now look, now they're all perfectly straight. Okay, so you get broken again. split you. Add you to you. Now I gotta put another set of 5. Somewhere, somehow. I mean, I guess I could run them this way, and then some also on that side. What would that look like? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's not gonna be equal no matter what. Unless I build, like, in this area. Which I don't really want to do. So you're going to get added up separately, because you're not part of this. And then 75 times... 75 times 4 is 300. So I can take 2 of these together, merge them together to make 600. Morse code? Yeah, I don't know how to type in Morse code then. I don't know Morse code. Very funny, but I don't know Morse. Oh, you're all facing the wrong way. God damn it. I can really tell once we hit that 3-hour mark that, my brain is starting to cook. Trying to put factories together. Yeah, we're definitely gonna need another, underflow sort of belt line. Because each one of these is gonna be 600 copper. Holy fuck. Okay. Means that I need another duplicate of you. Yeah, that's gonna go. We're gonna have 4 belts of copper like run through here. Excuse me, tree, you are in the way. Thank you. 1. 2. 3 and 4. Also, you are in the way, so you must go. Go. So each one of those belts is going to have copper, and then every single one of them is going to have to be turned into wire. And then that wire is somehow going to have to connect to assemblers to make stators. Fucking hell, okay. I do want to go check on the rotor situation as well, because the factory should be pretty like emptied out at this point, and it should be getting a pretty decent reading of how many rotors I'm making. Empty space left by the space. More awkward than an R. First reason I use a non-straight path is... Huh. I don't know. I wanna like put in a walking area through here at some point once it's all said and done. So you can walk above all of this stuff. That's why there's sort of like space in the middle. It's for future decorative purposes. Merge you and you. You need water, don't you? Yeah. I haven't gotten water for you two yet. And then you need water. Disconnect you. Put a connection between the two of you. Needs to be walkable, but if I, for instance, had two conveyors... Huh. Well, maybe once I get the satisfactory forum put back together in my server, you can showcase builds and show it to me. $180. How much do you need, by the way? You know what? Fuck it. I'm just gonna bump you up to 300. You probably don't need that much. And then connect you in with you as well. And turn you around too, since you don't need to be facing that way. Just anytime I have to route conveyors in a game? Oh, okay. Do you play Satisfactory, Dave? Are you a Satisfactory player? No, get that out of here. Can I keep dumping you guys into depot, or is it gonna tell me to stop? Soon. No, but it looks cool, so that could change soon. Satisfactory is great. I love Satisfactory. I've been playing it for a long time. Yep, that works. And then I also want to split. Actually, you know what? You can just go along this way. Eh, good enough. There we go. So now that should supply the water that those need. You just need power now. Then I need a pump. Even to you. Alright, cool. So that's the water taken care of for this group. And then the copper that comes out of you, I don't know, it'll go somewhere. It's not a big deal. So that's gonna be like, what, 600? Yeah, 600 extra copper ingots. Copper powder. Oh, it's 300 per minute to make copper power? Holy shit. Yeah, I guess that's what I'm doing with it. Since it'll divide into a very nice 2 constructors, huh? And then it'll just be my, like, small handheld... Not handheld. My small little spot for doing, pressure cubes. Okay. Yeah, and then you need to be Mark II pipes. You're all Mark II. Alright, cool. You know what? That's half of the copper done. I think I can stop there for now. Tomorrow, we're gonna keep doing Satisfactory. And we're gonna work on another group of 16 refineries. You know what I could do? What if I put the other 16 refineries, like, on this side, right? So that way it's even. Yeah, and then I could put the copper powder here in the center in this gap. Yeah. Okay. And then I still need to get all of the copper. It'll have to go down here, around here, across, and then I'll have to make a 3rd floor where, God, I don't know how I'm gonna do this just yet. I'll figure it out when we get there. I'll figure it out when we get there. That's what's important. We'll get there when we get there. Jesus, that's a lot. Yeah, I'm definitely gonna have to, for as many constructors as I'm gonna need, making wire out of my 2,400 copper ingots per minute. It's a lot. I think the one last thing I want to go do is go look at my rotors real quick. Go take a look at how many rotors are being made per minute. Since the factory should be giving me accurate information by this point. I remember upgrading the rotor factory because I knew I was going to upgrade steel. Alright, tell me, little readout. How many? 99? Probably like 100 per minute. We're usually designing new things as you build. It's repetitive in the sense that, like, you know, a manifold is a manifold, right? Like, this is a manifold. You build a lot of manifolds if you do manifold design, right? But you could also theoretically do belt balancing design if you want to do belt balancing. It's a lot of, like, you get to a point where there's macro design, where it's like, okay, I know I'm gonna need this many foundries doing this task, right? So I'm going to place down, you know, this many foundries in a row and build a manifold, and then the amount of foundries that I need divides by, like, 3, right? So now everything's, like, in a group, in a line like this. I'm curious about needing this to enjoy a game after having an experience with Library of Runia. I don't know what meds you're talking about. If you're talking about, like, ADHD meds, I don't know. I can lock in on this game pretty hard, but I'm also not diagnosed ADHD. Yeah, I don't know. A lot of the time when you play Satisfactory, you'll get into a rhythm of, like, okay, just one more thing. If I can just build one more thing, then I'll hop off. And then that one more thing will require one other more thing, and then you'll want to build one more thing. And by the time you know it, you've spent another 2 hours playing the game. So yeah. That's Satisfactory. Anyway, that's enough for me today. We hit our 3 hours. I'm gonna go eat dinner and try and get my roommate to watch another episode of The Amazing Digital Circus with me. Tomorrow, we work on another block of 16 refineries. They'll go this way. And then we'll slap down copper powder. Slap down 2 of these in a constructor. Make a bunch of copper powder, and then I'll buy some pressure conversion cubes from the Awesome Shop. Oh, all my coupons are in Depot right now. But yeah, I can just buy a bunch of these and then turn them into the thing that I need, and then I can go shove them in the space elevator. That one part of Phase 4 will be done. Crazy, huh? Anyway, that's all. I guess at some point I'll have to, I don't know, make a train that connects right here. Looks like you need a ton of copper to make a ton of copper powder just to make a little bit of, pressure conversion cubes into nuclear pasta. 100 per minute. Holy shit. Yeah, with the 600 copper per minute that I'm making, I could make half a nuclear pasta per minute with 600 copper per minute. Holy fuck. Absolutely insane numbers. 300 per minute becomes 50, becomes needing 100, becomes half. 1/2 of a nuclear pasta per minute. God damn. Well, tomorrow. The anti-emitter, those meds are great, unlike my old antidepressants. Constipation. Damn. I used to be on antidepressants. Now I'm just on estrogen, and that shit works for me. Alright, thank you patron supporters, thank you Tank, thank you Ben, thank you $5 patron Lupski, and thank you to my $1 patrons. They are Dex, Ellis, Helicat, Nodgeball, Paddington, Gamer, Stella, Scuffy, don't think we got any... Did we? No super chats today. That's alright. That's all good. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye!